The Special Investigating Unit SIU has uncovered what it describes as a devastating plunder of public funds at Tembisa Hospital, with more than 2 billion rand siphoned off through corruption, fraud, and sophisticated syndicates. SIU head Andy Motibe revealed the explosive findings during a media briefing on Monday, presenting an interim report that details how crooked officials, fake suppliers, and organized crime networks systematically looted the Gauteng health system. The investigation was triggered by red flags initially raised by slain whistleblower Babeta Dekoran, who had flagged 850 million rand in suspicious contracts at the hospital before she was assassinated in 2021. Motibe said evidence has revealed a number of maladministration, corruption, and procurement irregularities. This is indeed a devastating plunder of public funds. The SIU's review of more than 1,200 procurement bundles uncovered 3 major syndicates responsible for more than 2 billion rand in losses. The probe now extends to 207 service providers linked to over 4,500 purchase orders. At the center of the web is the Maumela Syndicate, allegedly led by businessman Hangwani Morgan Maumela. His network secured contracts worth more than 816 million rand through 41 suppliers. Investigators estimate Maumela's personal wealth exceeds 520 million rand, including luxury homes and a fleet of supercars. Among his assets are a 75 million rand mansion in Bentley Bay, properties in Hatterbees, Zimbali Estate and Cape Town worth 293 million rand, 4 Lamborghinis valued at over 51 million rand, a Bentley worth 4.1 million rand, and Isuzu D-Max. The SIU has already worked with the National Prosecuting Authority Assets Forfeiture Unit to preserve Maumela's properties, with a special tribunal granting an order to freeze 500 million rand of his assets. Another syndicate, provisionally named Syndicate X, is linked to contracts worth 600 million rand and assets exceeding 150 million rand. Several smaller networks, labeled syndicates A through F, have also been exposed, collectively tied to more than 160 million rand in irregular contracts. Investigators also traced 122 million rand in direct payments to officials within Tembisa Hospital and the Gauteng Health Department. Staff members from clerks to senior managers are accused of money laundering, fronting and manipulating supply chain documents, and that these individuals abused their positions throughout the procurement process to enrich themselves and service providers. The SIU has already prepared 116 disciplinary cases, with 108 handed to the Department for Action. According to the report, corruption at Tembisa was meticulously planned. Officials allegedly split orders to bypass tender thresholds, submitted fraudulent supply chain documents, filed multiple invoices for identical amounts within hours of each other, laundered money through layers of accounting channels. Even unsuccessful bidders were roped in, receiving kickbacks from winning syndicates after contracts were awarded. Health Minister Aaron Motsoaledi said junior officials, the so-called small fish, played central roles in the corruption. He recalled similar experiences during his tenure at Home Affairs, where low-level workers orchestrated sophisticated schemes and targeted whistleblowers, and said some might be arrested and sentenced, but they will get parole and come back to enjoy their Lamborghinis, adding that corrupt officials should be permanently barred from public office. The SIU said the scale of corruption has severely undermined healthcare delivery in Gauteng, and said this investigation reveals a clear pattern of coalition between officials and service providers, significantly undermining the intended purpose of public funds. With assets freezes underway, criminal prosecutions looming, and disciplinary hearings pending, the Tembisa scandal has become one of the largest corruption cases in South Africa's health sector since the COVID-19 PPE debacle. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.